So I have a lot of new DTI sneak peeks for you guys, such as a new season of dolls being leaked, and honestly you guys, I don't know if it was actually meant to be leaked. I don't know if it's like a secret, but I have it for you guys, which I'll be showing you in today's video. There is already hints about a Halloween update already, you guys, and what might be included in a future update was actually found on the developer's social media, and there's just a lot to dive into in today's sneak peek video. But before I begin, I want to clarify really quickly, you guys.
I'm obviously not affiliated with the Dress Troopers game or its developers at all. I don't have any insider knowledge or anything, and I cannot confirm what is or isn't common to the game. Everything discussed in today's video is based on publicly available information, and the analysis I'll be sharing is
just speculation. But now that you guys know that, let's get on to some of the really crazy and cool sneak peeks that I found. Okay, so let's start with the first leak, which is season 2 of the mini blind box doll. So I have already made a video about this, but I am really quickly gonna summarize it for you guys. So if you're not too sure what I'm actually talking about, a while back, season 1 of the mini DTI dolls were actually released, and now on a Smith's website, which I believe is a Dutch toy website, I could be completely wrong, there is now a listing, or I don't even know what you'd call it. There's just a page that is selling season 2 of the Dress to Impress dolls, and if we look at it, you guys, they look the exact same as they do in season 1, besides the fact that we do have new characters, and y'all, they look so much better than season 1. But what makes this even more interesting, you guys, is the actual packaging. On one of the boxes there is a little note saying 1 DLC, which for those that don't really know, it does refer to downloadable content. So basically, like in season 1, you will be able to get a secret code that you can then redeem inside of Dress to Impress, and you will get a face and game that your doll also has. So like I said, you guys, I have already made a full breakdown video about this entire leak already, so if you wanna, you can check it out. But I will be unboxing these myself when they do release, so make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss that. As you all know, there is a new treasure hunt inside of Dress to Impress. It was released a few days ago, you guys. However, when Dress to Impress initially announced the hunt over on Twitter, we did have a Dress to Impress player actually say in the comment section, quote unquote, better be getting ready for the Halloween update. And the official DTI Twitter account actually responded with a side eye emoji. Now, okay, I know this looks like a small insy little insignificant detail, but to me, you guys, this reply suggests that the development on the Halloween update is already well underway, basically meaning that it is currently being worked on. Now, of course, it is impossible for me to say exactly what the update will include, but I do actually have a secret leak that not many of you guys actually know about, so I will be showing you guys in a second. But I will predict that we'll likely see themed makeup and items, darker map, and possibly even a limited time event too, similar to how they handled the Halloween update last year. But again, that's just a speculation for now. Like I mentioned, you guys, I was actually able to find a secret Halloween sneak peek teaser from a Dress to Impress developer, and I think their name is Dory. They do make a lot of the faces for Dress to Impress, and here's the TikTok / leak, you guys. Basically, for some context, they were shown an older video of them making the old Dress to Impress gothic cup, and then they showed a new face that they have created for Dress to Impress, which may look familiar to some of you guys. I'm going to elaborate why in just a second, but then it shows us a new character instead of Dress to Impress, and y'all, I can tell that she's wearing the new Lady Gaga hair, but the items that she's wearing, they seem to be new. I don't think we have a leather jacket like this inside of Dress to Impress, and the corset too, which just makes me believe that this is new items coming to Dress to Impress, possibly in the Halloween update. Again, I could be wrong. Like I mentioned, you guys, this face is actually part of a new doll that we're going to be getting inside of Dress to Impress. So on the Smith's website, there is a doll that has this exact face. However, she is wearing different items, so just keep that in mind. So we need to talk about Studio Zach's post, you guys, over on Twitter because it has confused a lot of people. However, he basically shared a photo of a Trello board. Hopefully that's how you pronounce the website. But this is basically a website which is like a visual work management tool that helps teams and just like people organize, collab, and just track progress on projects and workflows. And in this photo, you can see some tabs he made for a new postback comment, you guys. And I was actually able to Google reverse the blurred photos to find the original references, you guys, and I'll be putting them on the screen as we go along because obviously the poses are blurred, you guys. However, on this board you can see tabs for new postbacks, and the first black tab is labeled duo postback, and if you zoom in on the blurred photos you can kind of make out what they are. But here's a reference photo or reference photos that I found just to make it a little bit easier for you guys. Now there is also a blue tab for a cosplay postback, and here's how they look unblurred, and a purple tab for a troll postback number 2, which if you didn't know, we already have a troll postback in the game, so this makes me wonder if they're actually like releasing a second postback or if they're going to be adding just the poses to the current troll postback that we have. I have no clue, you guys, but the first option definitely seems a little bit more logical. And then there's a green tab labeled dance postback, but there wasn't any images there yet. So as I'm making this video, you guys, the devs have actually leaked a few more poses. So they have shared this 671, which y'all, I don't know what the hype is about. I don't know what it is. I'm not on social media much anymore, you guys. And then there is also this Apple Store dance, but there has been some complications with it and it is not being released to Dress to Impress anymore. But the devs have actually announced this. We saw a few concerns regarding the Apple Store dance, and we have decided that we'll not be adding this emote anymore. They're replacing it with something similar but unique. So what I am picking up is that they're going to be adding something that still has the same vibe as that dance, but it is going to have a twist of its own, so it's obviously only unique to Dress to Impress. The final thing that they have said, you guys, in that Discord server is that they're going to be opening up the chat soon inside of the Discord server, and they're basically working on revamping the server and its moderation to create a safer environment for us. And if there is any bugs or reports, and you can email them on this email here, which will be on the screen. So this isn't really news, you guys, but I still wanted to include it in today's video as it does seem quite important. This is all for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe for daily Dress to Impress sneak peeks and leaks and just more Dress to Impress related content. But besides that, I'm gonna see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.